Alright, we should be good now. What it look like fresh? What it look like fresh? I forgot I still had the Bluetooth connected in the house. Should be good. But nah, man, like I was saying, man, so much done changed. So much done changed on YouTube, man. Like I was just this whole little live setup layout. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real unfamiliar. They got all these little buttons and stuff on the side. Highlight, say to your channel as unlisted video. Oh, so you can make a highlights. They got the retouch on, which is crazy. That what them female be doing. Them female be having the correction shit going on. We ain't doing that. And then we got mute. Yeah, we can flip the camera right there. Okay, so they made some changes that are more like accessible. And then let's see what you got down here. The chat settings. You can see, and you can pin something to the live stream to sell. And then it looked like you can share with your audience. Okay. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at any of these settings or changes. Like they do definitely look to be beneficial for the content creator. You know what I'm saying? Which in this case is your boy. Is your boy. Unfortunately over here I can't like play my music like I would on TikTok, but it is what it is, man. Like it's been a while I ain't really tapped in with y'all, so I wanted to try to catch up, see what everybody been up to. What up, Carolina? Bro, where you been at? Man, I'm telling you, dog, your boy been MIA. I've been working though, man. We've been working, man, trying to get where we need to be. On to my get where we trying to be. The I won't lie to you, man. A lot of so probably like just here recently in the last couple months, man. I cranked back up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get where we need to be. But yeah, we back on it. Hustle don't stop, grind don't stop. It might slow down. It might slow down, but the hustle don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's for shit show. We right around the corner off the heels of 2025, man. So it's almost about that time to start making a to-do list for 2024. Like I feel like we really didn't get a lot of shit done. Like 2025, like I know a lot of people were saying it in 2024, man, but like 2025, man, you gotta really stand on business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really stand on it. So we just trying to make sure that we line our ducks up in a row. As y'all already know, we got our little board over there. They got all our to do stuff, man. Really, I don't really need a list right now because like I already know what the focus is. I already know that the focus going forward in 2025 is Dolores behind us. I recently started on a 73 Delta 88 Oldsmobile Vert. Oh, nasty. Whew. I would love to have one of them big motherfuckers. I'm just out of room. I'm just out of room. I literally have no more space to put any more stuff. Like, literally. not figuratively, literally have no more room. We got the Harley. I got the Harley right here. I got two engines right here. Shit over here. We got the Broham right here. Got a C10 on the other side. Like, we are at full. Then we got outside, we got the two-door Cutlass, two-door box. Like, we are literally at full capacity. Like, dead ass. Dead ass. But we gonna get it. We gonna get it. Please believe me. Please believe me. But yeah, so the situation with the Broham, if y'all to catch everybody up, or if you watching this or you watching this replay or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much the LS Broham engine has very low oil pressure. Little sneak peek, spoiler alert. Uh, we believe it to be the cam bearings. There was metal found in the oil when we drained the oil out. That's a video that's coming next Friday. But if you hear it, then I'm gonna fill you in because that's what I can let you know. So basically what we're gonna have to do is get this ready to come up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, but before we get ready to jump off into the disassembly of that, like, we really need to get the shop the shop or the garage. I won't say shop because then people think it's open for business. Uh, uh, like my garage. Well, I mean, I guess people had garages too. Anyway, the goal is to have the garage kind of more cleanly or whatever, so that way when we start taking this car apart, man, we can put everything to the side, and that way when we go back for assembly, we can find everything quickly and easily, and then we're not spending days trying to find a bolt or a part or something like that. So that is a goal. So as soon as I find my damn keys to my bike, I'm gonna slide my bike out the way and then just kind of start getting rid of some shit. Trash day coming next week. Like, I know there's a lot of stuff that may or may not be needed or required. So I just don't know where I put my damn keys at. Like, I feel like I just literally had them. I feel like, cause I can't move the bike because of the alarm on them. Hey, I appreciate it, Carolina. Man, it's like, it's at this point, bro. Like, at this point, like, my box ain't gotta be show ready. It just gotta be functional. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like, at this point, to just be able to get in the car, crank it over, get in it and drive, get from point A to point B, and back again. That's the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing. Let me check and see if I left my keys in the house. All right, y'all. So they was in the house. Let me move this bike back. Give me 1 second. But yeah, that was the whole reason that we put the box in here backwards, because we knew once we did get ready to pull the engine I mean, that's how it went in. That's the way it need to come out. May end up having to take the hood off. I hate doing that shit by myself, but it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. I know I got people I can call, man, that'll come help me. You know what I'm saying? Just be an extra set of hands, but for the most part, I just like doing that shit myself. It's the solitude of it. Shit, the weather stay nice like this. I might wear that. I might go get my damn ride the bike to go get my haircut. But yeah, let me see. I guess that's about the best. Let's see the angle we can get. I guess you could lock it in right there. Beak. So yeah, man, LS89 LS brought him, man. Like I said, we just trying to get ready to put it in for it to go back into surgery under the knife, so that we can do what we need to do. It was super duper quiet. Like, I'm trying. Let me see if I can get away with this with YouTube. YouTube usually don't let you get away with it. All right, that way it's at least loud enough to where I can hear it, cause that silence is crazy. Like, even when I be at work, like, I need some static noise. You know what I'm talking about? What I was finna do? Oh yeah, I'm finna change this shirt. I don't want to mess up my white shirt. All right, there we go. Much better. So, but yeah, the biggest thing, man, is just like I said, we at the end of the year, 2024. So 2025, just identifying what our priorities are. Okay. So when you know where you're going, or once you make the plan of where you're going, then you can definitely you set the goal, then you set the path or the intended path. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we plan on doing. Today, we try to get everything on the up and up. Who the fuck is that? that's why I be working with my garage closed, because who is you people to be riding by? But that's crazy though. Check Carolina boy, just connected with you, connect back. I feel like at this point though, Chevy Addict, I don't even know if all my notifications and stuff be going out. Like I said, I ain't been live for so long. It probably think it's glitching. Wait, what? LSCHEVYRYDER live? That can't be right. This motherfucker ain't been live in forever. That was a point in time where shit we was live like every fucking day. Every goddamn day. But yeah, so what I'm finna do, let me find a pen and then we gonna get to work. Alright, so usually, I guess we could turn it into 2 4 corners. I don't know if we're gonna do 4 corners because we might need more area. Hold on, I don't like the lines. Shout out to 1-800 Radiator. They can get you right if you can't find it. So if we look in here, all right, so for Dolores, so for those of y'all that don't know, like I officially named the LS trifecta, which was originally LS Chevy Rider and the LS Birmingham with the LS in it. We officially renamed it to Dolores after my mother that passed in 2023. So, whole different motivation. We went, I won't say we went a whole different direction, but we definitely didn't. I feel like we didn't cut no corners, or we went a little bit more fancier than we probably would. You know what I'm saying? So, for the 89 Birmingham, so we need to do the engine swap. Now, after we do the engine swap on here, man, I really feel like we damn near done. The only other thing that I can really think of, man, is like the tires, for the swingers. So if you don't know, I got a set of 22-inch swingers that I got. The tires is bad on them. So them tires gonna have to be replaced. Gold tires is way too expensive for my taste. A lot of people don't like the fact that I put regular ass tires on there, but when you seeing money, or shit, you can sponsor the whole. Matter of fact, you can sponsor the whole goddamn thing. You can send me a whole set of swingers and tires. You know what? If you just send me the tires, I'll get them mounted. So if you want to send the Vogues, I don't drive the car like that. Even when I do get it operational and up and moving like that, it won't move like that till I'm gonna put that much tire on there. You know what I'm saying? And Vogue tires, very expensive. They do have a long tread life and mileage, and that's what they made for, is like running and driving. But I mean, that's all tires. But if you know that you're not gonna use that vehicle for that purpose, then to me it kind of is pointless to spend that type of money on tires when it's only gonna sit in the garage. Just my personal opinion. Like I said, you do what you want to do with your car, and let me do me. with mine. Matter of fact, let me take y'all over here under the hood. The hood. That's a cool thing about this little flip. This flip portion. Well, I mean, you could flip before, but it wasn't his thing. But yeah, man, 89 LS Broham, 5'3". I'm pretty sure just like an eBay intake kit. eBay intake kit. 92 eBay or Amazon throttle body, 92 millimeter. Then you got the LS2 intake. Okay. Got the aftermarket compressor on there. Got the custom AC lines. Muscle car oil pan. LSX innovation bracket for the compressor. Got the LS3 oil pump or LS3 water pump on them. You know what I'm saying? It just really looks. I mean, when you spend some money on it, a little bit more. Well, it's more than a little bit. When you spend some more on it, man, it can really come together under the hood, but not at the without the. You gotta pay to play. In a nutshell. Um, but anyway, all that gotta come out because, like I said, oil pressure is low. Um, but hey, it's part of the game. Oil pressure's low. We changed out the oil pump. The oil pump was not the issue. What else? Oil pump was not the issue. The cam plate seal was not the issue. The O-ring was not the issue. Changed filter. Filter wasn't the issue. Um, like I said, we checked the oil. The oil did have like little metal shavers in there. Which can't be good. Like I said, once you go to take it up the street, it do this little shake, like as it runs or whatever. So you get on the gas and it'll lose pressure. Somebody get on the gas, oil pressure build up, and then you'll lose everything. Now that was with me running 1540 turbo diesel oil, thicker than what the specs call for. But I feel like maybe it should have increased it. Either way, there's something going on inside that engine that ain't right, and we're gonna pull it out and we're gonna solve it. It's that simple. Um, but like I said, before we jump into that, we gotta make sure it's on the up and up. Some things y'all may or may not have seen. I had these custom door seals made. Shout out to Sandman at Sandman Designs, man. Shout out to Box Chevy World, my brother. Box Chevy World, my brother made that come together. Also a Sandman piece. Got my billet shifter from him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steve Davis. Got my Dakota Digital. Hold on. I can't see it because I don't got the battery hooked up. A little Frankenstein switch on there to make sure the battery don't drain when we ain't doing it, driving it. Oh yeah, shout out to Bosch Chevy World on these too. Yeah, back in the business. Yeah, let me show y'all. So the Dakota Digital. I ain't gonna crank it because it ain't there. I drain all the oil out of all the oil. So, but yeah, Dakota Digital dash, double DIN, Alpine radio, custom bezel. That's the one that's made out of metal. Okay. So like I said, usually where I would take a little cheaper route, I splurged on a couple things. Is that Infamous? This out of oil. That's the oil that came out of there. And like I said, that was 1540, and with that 1540 in there, like it was still like 10 at 10. I think it was like 10. Like barely 10 psi at idle, and it's supposed to be way higher than that. Like I believe turning the like you should be able to accumulate more than 10 psi just turning it over by hand. So it was pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. But yeah, man, look, like I said, man, a little small touches, small details, man. Shout out to my brother Boss Chevy Word, got me right on them. So we got the door seals. So I showed y'all the front ones. So on the front door seals, long live Deborah D, my mom's. And then on the back one, it's got the doves on them. So GTG baby. GTG. So yeah, Dakota Digital, like I said, everything, like we went a little bit of a different direction. We not totally, you know what I'm saying, but a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's the thing that's supposed to be on my bike. I hadn't put them back on there yet. I just threw them through the window. But yeah, man, after we get that new motor in there, be good to go. I'm still even though I do be a whole lot busier, man. I'm still firm on doing all my own work. Uh, it does just sometimes take a little bit longer because life and priorities be happening, etc., etc. So yeah, man. Here recently, also, man, we was having a little issue. We're having a small issue with the two door. Well, both two doors. Well, the rest of the two doors. So basically, everything had an issue with it. So the two-door Caprice, acted like it didn't want to start. It was doing something crazy, but it's kind of better now. It'll crank up, it'll run, it won't. I think we got most of the bugs worked out, but not all of them. So we'll find out and see. Now, as far as the two-door Cutlass, like the cars were sitting so long, man, that the wasp and stuff had been in there. So we had to reclaim and shit. At this point though, like I said, everything got a little bit of something going on with it. So we got this one, like I said, most of the kinks is almost worked out to get it back running. And I think it's just because it was sitting so long. With this one, same thing. It's like when you go to turn, it's basically a fuel starvation problem, I believe. Okay. So once we get the fuel starvation system or fuel starvation figured out on this one, then we can move forward to the transmission. So the the Cutlass does need a transmission or a transmission rebuild or a transmission service or something. So We're just gonna write that under here. So the cutlass, fuel issue, and then we're gonna look at what's that other thing? Oh yeah. So the fuel issue, the transmission, and then the exhaust. And then that'll be done. And then I mean honestly, dry shaft is coming. Dry shaft is coming. Like for real, for real. It's going to need to happen. Yeah, so the fuel issue, transmission, the exhaust, and then the dry shaft. So the dry shaft is because of the power that we putting down. I don't think it's extreme or nothing, but I just know that that dry shaft is not, it's not rated for what's going on, right? So we did research the weak point. The weak point in the whole setup is gonna be the dry shaft. So that's why we got the dry shaft on there. As far as the exhaust, well, that shit's self-explanatory. It is also very important because um, I found out when we did have the issue with the transmission is that it won't even really go up on a trailer like that with that exhaust hanging like that. So definitely got to get that fixed. I just so happen to know a couple guys now, connections. So fuel issue, get it running back right. Then our transmission right, rebuild or replace or whatever. Get the exhaust done, and then like I said, dry shaft is after all of that should get figured out. So that'd be good to go though. Now, where was I next? So, like I said, with the two though, everything's kind of getting figured out. Really just gotta put it back together, clean it up, like for the most part. Um, I don't believe that there's anything connection wise going on with this, cause like when it does shut off, like it cuts right back on. So it's more of a, I feel like it's more of a fuel starvation issue, which is why I bought. So while I can't get it all the way to the gas station yet, I did buy. Where did it go? I don't know where. Oh, there it is. Is that it? No, that's a bottle. Well, I was gonna show y'all, but I don't see where it's at. Uh, but anyway, there's a long, there's like an extended thing that makes it easier to put the gas in. With these cars, I mean, you got to go in behind her, so it does kind of make it look kind of difficult sometimes pouring in from a gas can. I mean, really anything, but especially that one because the can is big and can get too close and all that shit. So, uh, we got that so we can put some more gas in there and move forward with that. Like I said, Tudo has been doing fairly well here lately. Harley is, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I really think I'm done with the Harley. Allegedly. The only, ooh, I need to wash my baby. Baby dirty. So, but if we gonna be for real, like the Harley needs, and this is really for the other channel, but the Harley just really needs forks, done, steering bearings, and that's just part of like the service or how many miles that it has on it. Like the bike has, yeah, so the bike is at 55 920. So I think when I bought it, it had 46. So we definitely been scooting on this a whole lot more than any other thing. And we have invested quite a bit of money into this bike. So to get it how it is now, how we like it, etc. So I'm happy with it. The only thing that I think I might do is a cam, but I am really on the fence. I'm also very curious on if this has the fuel sumping problem because it is a 17. If it does have a fuel sumping issue, I feel like replacing the oil pump or upgrading the oil pump, which is the lifeblood of any engine, then I think that that's something that would be worth the investment. But if you're gonna replace the oil pump, you might as well replace the cam because you're right there. I'm just saying. Or maybe it's you don't have to be in that mindset. Like it doesn't have to be while you're there. But a lot of times, like we don't do regular degular, we don't do regular basic nothing. You know what I'm saying? So thinking about it, don't really know. Uh, but yeah, that could possibly be happening. But for right now, really just maintenance. Like I said, getting the forks done, steering bearings. I don't think that it's an issue. I just know it's recommended maintenance, and definitely don't want to be out on the road and then something happened to the bike. Something happened to the bike and then we go down. So that's that. What do we got? So for the 89, like I said, the engine swap, tire for the swingers, and I feel like it'll be good to go. Like the rest of the small trinkets, I think I showed y'all a video where we got a Tierra grill for it and some other things. Shout out to my boy Box Chef World. If y'all need a Tierra grill or Dakota Digital, get it Steve Davis or Box Chef World. I don't really fool with a whole bunch of people as far as like who I trust to buy parts and stuff and accessories from, but those my brothers from another mother, brothers in this car game. So all right, now the C10, I don't know what the fuck going on with the C10. Like the C10 just need Jesus. So the last thing we did to the C10 was put the 26s on them. So C10 has the 26s, sits nice. No longer need to do the axle flip and all that shit. So I sold the axle flip kit, all that shit. I like how it sits on the sixes. It's good. It's fine. Transmission fluid is still leaking. Okay. Um, which I don't know exactly where from, but at this point, I feel like Honestly, I could just do a whole nother transmission and just call it a day. All right. So we come over to our little list. So the C10. So I would say a trans or a trans seal, like new gaskets or whatever. There is a fuel pump issue. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know that I've changed that fuel pump here recently. Well, I don't know how recent, but it's been a couple years. But since then, I've done nothing but park the truck in the garage, and yeah, all I did was park it in the garage, and now it will not start. So, uh, it seems so. We put gas in there, so it's getting. There is gas there. The pump is just not pumping, so to speak. So, we're gonna review or whatever with the connections. But if I had to put another pump in there, I'm pretty sure that there's something going on, because this would be the third pump in less than, like, I mean, without really even driving the truck. You know what I'm saying? We did have an issue with this pump, but it was more so the connection is slid off some years ago. This one had had the same pump in there the whole time, haven't had an issue. And then I really haven't driven this one to see if I have any issues out of it. But yeah, that's what we're looking at for both of them. So we gonna see. we gonna see. So yeah, Harley basic maintenance, 89 Broham, Dolores, the engine swap, tires for the swingers. I mean, really, I ain't even focused on the tires for the swingers. Like, that's extra. Like I said, making sure the shit running and it's functional. That's what we looking at. Like I said, the C10, the trans seal up, whatever's going on with the fuel pump. Other than that, I feel like it's okay. And then an engine build. I know before this was the C10 was the one we was talking about going turbo on. I don't know that we're going down that road no more, but we'll put it on the list right there. So I want to say there's everything. Did we leave anything else? I mean, the only thing that we left off is the two though, which the two don't really have no issues. The two though just need like some speakers installed, putting some other little stuff back together, and that's church. That's church. That's tabernacle. That's done. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing what it's supposed to do. What up, Tay Weezy? But yeah, man. Just bring y'all up to speed, man. Let y'all know what's going on, where we sitting. We in good spirits. Finna go into 2025. Oh yeah, I want to try out my chalk blocks, right? So the other day, I'm gonna try that shit on live. So the when I was, other day I was doing something. I noticed that one of my brake lights was out, or not brake lights, but reverse lights was out. So I got my little chalk blocks. I threw them up under there, and the car pretty much ran over them hoes. So I bought these ones here that remind me of like the Humvee chalk blocks. so I can put it in reverse. And that should hold that motherfucker in place, even in gear. So we're gonna find out here live if it can happen. Yeah. Yeah, see, so I gotta reverse like that. Yeah, the last time I did that, not so bueno, ran over my little plastic ones. Safety first, people. Safety first. But now I remember which one it is so that I can pop the hood and get it taken off and going from there. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That is all the updates that I got. Like I said, I just appreciate y'all rocking. Appreciate y'all rocking for as long as y'all been rocking. And we're gonna keep it going, baby. We're gonna keep it going. Hey, if y'all need some of these big old chalk blocks, though, holler at me. I am the plug. Yeah, let me get in here, get this straightened up, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, tell them we back to business. And yeah, that's all I got, man. So till the next time, remember, identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. And remember, the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop. Gone. How you end the lives now? Oh, okay, I see it.